A man arrested. He's accused of vandalizing dozens of graves at Tulsa's historic Oaklawn Cemetery downtown. 2 Works 2's Jeanette Quezada is live at the cemetery tonight with more on the extent of the damage and where the money could come from to fix it all. Jeanette?
That's right, Karen. The city tells me that this is not the first time that this cemetery has been vandalized, but it's what this specific man did that was very unusual. Police say Joshua Deed was caught vandalizing headstones at the Oaklawn Cemetery last night. They say they got a call from someone who saw him damaging the gravestones, and when they arrived, 2 fire marshals had already stopped him from causing any more damage. Police say Dean told them he was looking for a place to sleep in the cemetery.
When I went out there today and just looked at, just the sheer destruction of what that individual did overnight last night, it's very frustrating.
Oaklawn is one of Tulsa's historic cemeteries. It's the oldest one in town and has been the main focus of the search for mass graves connected to the 1921 race massacre. Today, about 60 of the headstones were found overturned, cracked, and damaged. None of them in the area where they've been searching.
Some of them are small, probably less than 30, 40 pounds, but there's some in there that are probably a couple 100 pounds that he pushed over at minimum. They're fairly large. It took a lot of effort to do what he did to those headstones. To leverage your body up against him and try to do what he did, it took some effort.
City officials say they have security cameras on the west side, which is where they've been digging for the mass graves. But the area where this happened had no video surveillance. He says after this incident, that's likely to change.
There's not any video cameras there at this point. We may have to talk about maybe adding those now.
Ball says it could cost $15,000 to $20,000 to repair the damage. And now they have to find the funding to cover the unexpected expense. Ball says when the damage is caused on city property, a claims adjuster is hired to hold the person responsible accountable for the repair costs. But he's not certain of the city's approach to this particular case.
With the police having arrested the individual, I would assume that we would go after that person, at least to try to get reimbursement for it at some point.
And the city tells me that as of right now, there's still no timeline as to when those headstones will be repaired. Live in Tulsa, Jeanette Quezada, 2 Works for You.